thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And we get a look at C.J. Carr. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and leg. Fighting off the defender. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Carr to throw for it on 4th. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and fires complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Grab behind the line. It's Sauer. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Gets rid of it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Sweet cut there. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Off-play action on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Great place to start for this offense. Throwing, Carr. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Notre Dame lines up quickly. He's going to take off. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Carr lets it fly. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fit it in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Pulls it, fired, complete. 9-yard pickup on the play. Is now 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sauer. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And a brand new era in Happy Valley. New head coach in Matt Campbell. Drew Aller gone at quarterback. Rocco Beck comes in from Iowa State, David, and lots of eyes on Rocco Beck. Did a lot of really good things during his time in Ames, Iowa, and he's now got to be able to take this Nittany Lion offense to the next level. Everyone that's watched this guy play knows he's got lots of ability, and he's going to get an opportunity to put that on display today.
Lots of ability, new environment, obviously familiarity with the coaching staff is good, but there's also something to all of those starts. You know, this guy has seen it all. He's been there. He's done that, right? Like, interested to see all the pieces that were brought with him, but you're right. New year, new system, new fans to get used to in a new place, but Rocco Beck's been a dude throughout his...
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They'll keep it on the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw, it's Beck. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The run inside. It's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's Carr to throw. Working that left side now. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 4th down, Carr. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Running inside. It's Mobley. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Right back to it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Carr finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Beck. got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Hansen. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, one thing you know about Penn State when you've watched them play in recent years is they were absolutely loaded at running back. Maybe the best 1-2 combination over the last several seasons in Nick Singleton and Katron Allen, David. Now both those guys are gone. There's going to be some new faces toting the rock, but this is Penn State. They've got to be able to run the ball.
They do, and you think about this new era with Matt Campbell coming over, obviously bringing Hansen at the running back spot, but you know how he likes to do it, man. Multiple tight ends, run the football. Rocco Beck's going to be steady at quarterback, so whether it's Hansen, whether it's Peoples who comes over from Ohio State, I expect the ground game to be what Penn State fans are used to.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just keep slinging it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He's going to fire deep. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. The run inside. It's Mobley. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Offense changing the play. Play action, C.J. Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. To the air, it's Carr. Complete. At the 45 on his way. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Penn State will spend its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Looking for space, it's Hansen. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing, Carr. Finds his man. Turning it on. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Unloads it left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Running inside. It's Hansen. There's some room. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking for space, it's Mobley. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Beck. The short hands, it's Peoples. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Nittany Lions will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Snags it quickly on the left. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. At midfield, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The run inside. It's Williams. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Nice move to keep running. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Here's Carr to throw. Pocket breaking down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running inside, it's Hansen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option, the keeper. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Using his feet, and they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. This game is all but decided. Gives us a second to take a peek at the projected playoff bracket as we reach week 10 of the season. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Using his feet to buy time. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Williams. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Irish! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Peoples. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's Peoples one more time. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Carr. It's complete. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Carr. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Graham. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. To the air again, Carr. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with